Yo, what up, what up? We are back. Yeah, I know. I got a lot of balls showing my face here. Being gone for like a whole month. I know. Let me address it right away. Whenever I release a video, I'm in such a weird mood because I make something great after having been streaming for a while, and my streams are not shit, right? But compared to my videos, they are. Videos will always be better, right? And then I feel like, oh my god, there's so many new subscribers. If I stream now instead of just releasing another video, they're gonna be like, whoa, this shit sucks. I just subscribed to him and now he's delivering shit, you know? And then I just don't stream, and I'm trying to like bust out another video, but then I take too long, and yeah. On top of that, I was chilling very hard because I have holidays right now, but that's about to change. By the end of the week, I will be back in police boot camp, so I will only be here for the weekends. That being said, I'm planning to stream once a week now, every time on the weekend. So it's like either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I'll do a stream. 100%. Yeah, and I try to work on the video too, of course, but like I said, 5 days a week. I will be at police boot camp now for 4 weeks, so this is gonna be tough. Yo, Momchill, what's up, dude? Hello, bows. So yeah, what are we doing today? Today, we are playing Hybrid Udyr. And boy, if you don't know about Hybrid Udyr, you're in for a treat. Oh my god, look at my profile, it's so sad. So sad to look at this. Platinum 1. And I played 2 games. I unironically played 2 ranked games. I cannot be bothered to play ranked anymore. I haven't been playing ranked for like 2 seasons. I'm just chilling in normal games, having fun. Alright. Let me introduce you to Hybrid Udyr. Yo, Nabakan, what's up, dude? Wait, no, that's not how you said the name, right? Last time we streamed, we talked about how we pronounce your name. I forgot. Give me my fucking playlist, what the fuck? Sorry. Is this gonna be loud? A little bit, yeah. Alright, boys. Trinity Udyr feels so weak compared to other builds, I agree, yeah. Trinity Force is not what it used to be. Trinity Force is not what it used to be, bro. It's not useless, but it just doesn't feel as great anymore if you rush it. It's so expensive, and like other items feel better. It's still good on Udyr because it's a Sheen item, right? Sheen items on Udyr will always be viable. But what do you build with Volibear? Well, Angry Shark, if you're playing against Volibear on top lane, you're kind of fucked. This guy just stat checks you. The best you can do is kite him with Phoenix, build AP items, you know, and do not engage into like longer fights with him. Only let him get 1 W off. If he gets 2 Ws off of you, he will heal off it and always win the trade. So always short trades, always hit him with Fade Away Phoenix. It's not really about what you build against Volibear, it's how you play it. But if you play top lane against him, most of the time you're gonna be fucked. He stat checks you. Stick to the jungle and you win. Okay, so item sets. Guys, Hybrid Udyr. Hybrid Udyr. Did you enter... Oh my god, sorry. I cannot not read comments. Did your anti-poke build last week got a Vayne to start int, destroyed her mental so much she ended up 13-6? My man! Very nice, very nice. Yo, hey, there's not gonna be any ranged top laners when we're done with them, bro. Back to bot lane with these animals. We need more non-attack speed Sheen items. Well, I don't know, that's kinda hard, because... Why are all these items locked? Riot? Wait, why can I not buy any items? Do I need to build my jungle item first? That's odd. Okay. Anyway, I don't know, because Sheen is all about using an auto attack after an ability, so you kind of want a little bit of attack speed, so you get that auto attack out quick, you know, and the enemy doesn't have a chance to get away from you. So this is why Trinity Force gives attack speed, and Lichbane actually gives you 50% attack speed for just the Spellblade auto attack. It's really only the tank Sheen item that doesn't give attack speed because it's a tank item. Tanks are not supposed to have attack speed. Okay, enough guys. I'll answer other comments in a second. Let me talk about Hybrid Udyr. Let me preach the Hybrid Udyr, what we're doing today, okay? So, our runes are pretty standard. You can switch up the secondary runes. I just like to take Magical Footwear because of the bonus movement speed on scaling item builds, and we're saving 300 gold by going Magical Footwear. This is really important because of our core item build. For Hybrid Udyr, we're gonna go Spear of Shojin into Riftmaker. Both of these items cost 3.1k gold, so very like top shelf pricing, right? So if we save 300 gold by going Magical Footwear, it's almost like we get a 3.1k item and a 2.8k item, if you know what I mean, right? Because we save money. Cosmic Insight, of course, always good in the jungle because we get Smite more often and we get our Summoner spell more often. See, instead of 300 second cooldown, we have a 250 second cooldown flash, meaning we can gank and attack more efficiently. You don't have to take flash, Ghost is good with this as well. Okay. But what's the idea behind Spear of Shojin? Right? The idea behind Spear of Shojin is it's passive. Dealing damage with abilities increases your champion's ability and passive damage by 3% for 6 seconds. Right? So, let me show you. If I hit this dummy right here, look at the item and it stacks, right? Just auto-attacking won't stack it, but hitting it with an ability will stack it. Using Udyr's auto-attacks after an ability counts as an ability. So if I Q, auto, boom, I got 2 stacks, right? Nothing too crazy, but if I do it with Phoenix, we got the Phoenix auto-attack plus the Phoenix over 10 damage. 2, 4. Instantly 4 stacks. With just 2 Phoenix auto-attacks, I instantly get 4 stacks. Of course, you can also combine this with your E. I'm not sure the E counts, actually. No, the E doesn't count. But Phoenix stacks this in 2 auto-attacks, right? Phoenix Spear of Shojin is super good. And this is where the hybrid power fantasy starts. It's because we're playing an AD item on the AP ability. We're going to max Phoenix, but we're going to rush Spear of Shojin. Now you might say, wild, that's griefing. Phoenix scales with attack damage. And, Phoenix scales with ability power and you're building attack damage. This doesn't work, right? But remember the passive. Dealing damage with abilities increases your champion's ability damage by 3% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Which means, once Phoenix is fully stacked, it will deal 12% more damage. So right now, our Phoenix is 10. And if it stacks up, it will deal 12% more damage, which is not a lot on overtime damage, but a lot on the burst damage. So the thing is, it just works, right? It just works, because this doesn't only stack on champions, this also stacks on minions and monsters. Unlike Riftmaker, Riftmaker can only stack against champions. So if I'm here and hitting these raptors, it stacks my Spear of Shojin. So although we build an AD item, this will increase our jungle clear on Phoenix. And it's really nice to have more on-hit damage. If you build AP, you don't really do a lot of damage with auto attacks. With Spear of Shojin, you get more auto attack damage and you get more Phoenix damage. Now on top of that, we're gonna build Riftmaker, and this makes us giga chonky because we have 450 health on this, 350 health on this, right? And we want a lot of health because of Riftmaker's passive, Void Infusion, which just now gives us 17 bonus ability power. Now, the other thing that's so great about this item build is all the ability haste we get. Usually, if you play Udyr, let's not kid ourselves, right? All of us were building the meta Udyr on the down low, right? And what do you do on meta Udyr? You build Liandry's and then probably like Deadman's Plate or some other armor item, you know? And oh, will you look at that? 0 ability haste, 0 ability haste. Wow, this is fucking miserable to play. It takes forever for me to cycle through my abilities, right? All of my abilities have a 6-second cooldown. This fucking blows. And also the global cooldown is 2 seconds. So if I use my Phoenix, wow, all of my other abilities go on a 2-second cooldown. This is not smooth gameplay. This sucks, right? This feels clunky. We build Spear of Shojin and Riftmaker. Riftmaker gives us 15 ability haste. And Spear of Shojin gives us 25 basic ability haste. Which works on all 4 of our abilities because Udyr doesn't have an ultimate. Spear of Shojin works on Phoenix, Bear Stance, Ram Stance, Turtle Stance, you name it, right? It works on everything. So there's no champion in the game that gets more value out of Spear of Shojin than Udyr, because it works on 4 of his abilities instead of just 3. And it also buffs our Phoenix, despite our Phoenix scaling with ability power. It's super synergy, right? And now, all of our abilities have a 4.2 second cooldown. And if I use a spell, it's not a full 2 second cooldown. You see the 2 seconds appear for a split second there? No, I don't even think you do. No, you don't. So our global cooldown, so using one ability, putting all other 3 on a cooldown, is less than 2 seconds now. It's like 1 second, maybe 1.2. So Udyr is gonna feel a lot smoother. And with Spear of Shojin stacking up in the teamfight, giving us 12% more damage, and then Riftmaker stacking up, also giving us another 8% bonus damage, we're gonna have an accumulative 20% bonus damage, just because we stack. On top of that, we're going Conqueror, because guess what? Conqueror will also stack in the fight. So now we have these 3 things that all stack in the fight, and once they're fully stacked, we're fucking raid boss. We got stats on stats on stats on stats, okay? We got stats on stats on stats on stats. So, we don't really need more damage. Now, I'd like to keep my options open. So, I've included as many items in here as possible. These are all situational items that I feel like could be good with this item build. That being said, Udyr can and will build every item. Don't see this as your Bible, okay? You can still build every item you want. This is hybrid Udyr. Hybrid Udyr can build everything, right? Udyr in general can build everything. But I just feel like these items would go really well with our hybrid core, Spear of Shojin Riftmaker, right? So, Cosmic Drive would give us even more ability haste, and it would give us movement speed. Movement speed is important here, because with Spear of Shojin and Riftmaker, we want to stick close to the enemy to keep our stacks up, right? We want to keep our stacks up. If the enemy manages to get away from us and our stacks drop, that's a huge drop in power in the middle of the fight where we don't want it. Now that being said, it's a little bit of overkill on the ability haste. The movement speed, ability power, health, it's all nice. You don't really need more ability haste than the 2 ability haste items we already built. What is really good though, I feel, is building tank after the hybrid core. These are aggressive AP and AD options that are all great if you are ahead in the game and you feel like, I want to deal even more damage. Great, because while being aggressive, they all have a defensive benefit, right? These 2 give health. This one has a stasis effect for 2.5 seconds. This one gives you tenacity and a big shield, and this one heals you, right? So while all being aggressive items, they all have defensive properties, except for this one. This is just murder. Anyway, I really like Zhonya's Hourglass here, because if you run up to the enemy, and you Phoenix and then Zhonya's, it stacks your Riftmaker and your Conqueror while you're in Zhonya's, and your Spear of Shojin, of course. So by the time your Zhonya's is over, your stuff is stacked up, right? So it's like you take less damage for you to stack your items and runes. Of course, this is a bit situational. Now, Steric's Gauge is really good on a hybrid Udyr build because it gives you bonus attack damage based on your base attack damage. So, don't let this AD scaling there fool you. Steric's Gauge scales with your base AD, not with bonus AD. It gives you bonus attack damage based on 45% base attack damage. So even if you were playing full AP Udyr, right? This would still give the same value if you were playing full AD Udyr. Same shit. Base AD, not bonus AD. So feel free to build Steric's Gauge whenever you want tenacity, a shield, and a little bit of more on-hit damage. Now, what I would do after building Riftmaker and Spear of Shojin is build more tankiness. I'd go Deadman's Plate if I want more mobility, and I would go Jaksho if I want more tankiness. Jaksho is pretty much the tank equivalent to Riftmaker and Spear of Shojin, right? Because this item also stacks up in the fight. So now we have 4 things stacking up. We got Conqueror, we got Riftmaker, we got Spear of Shojin, and Jaksho, all stacking up. So we're gonna be a fucking menace in the fight. We're just gonna have stats on stats on stats on stats, right? Just the raid boss Udyr. And yeah, not much to say about these 2 items. It's just, if you want magic resistance, these 2 items I would recommend to get. We don't have a lot of healing in this build, except for Riftmaker and Turtle, so you can build Spirit Visage, but I feel like Abyssal Mask would be better, a bit more aggressive. And Banshee's Veil, definitely an underrated magic resist item. Also gives you a little bit of oomph on top with 105 ability power. Yeah, pretty good. So these are the items for Hybrid Udyr. This is what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, by the way, this Trinity Force also scales with base AD, so you know, you don't need AD to actually build Trinity Force. So Trinity Force is good here as well. You don't have to build Lichbane just because we have AP items. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Sorry, I know I ranted for very long, but wanted to get it all in one place for people to who are not watching the stream live, but are gonna watch the video afterwards, right? Why not Phase Rush? You can go Phase Rush. It depends on the enemy team. We have mobility options after these 2 items. If the enemy is very mobile, you can go Cosmic Drive, you can go Deadman's Plate, you can go Boots of Swiftness. There's mobility options, despite not having Phase Rush, but you can go Phase Rush. I actually applaud you for bringing that up. Conqueror is definitely the greedy option. If you know you can gap close to the enemy, or if you know the enemy wants to gap close to you and they want the fight, go Conqueror, because then you stat check them. But if the enemy is all about running away, not fighting you, then Phase Rush is the better option, yes. So then you can take Phase Rush. They're both good options. There's no one true answer. There's multiple answers. Many ways to roam, guys. Many ways to roam. Is this also the most optimal hybrid build on top? I've gone Malignance into Lichbane and Muramana top, so Trick do the same. Trick is cooking like crazy. Trick is doing some crazy stuff. I've seen him build Malignance on top first item. I think it's very aggressive because you don't have any health, but the mana you get from it is really good. So you can like just perma spam your abilities and not run out. I think he's kind of cooking with rushing a lost chapter item on top lane. It's dangerous though. You absolutely have to know your limits. Rushing a lost chapter item on the top lane because they all don't have health. You have no health, right? So you have to be careful. You have to know when to turtle and when to phoenix, when to trade and when to run. You know. You can build it on top lane. You can go hybrid on top lane. I will say though, I've only tested it in the jungle. I had really good experience in the jungle with it, but yeah, I haven't tested it top lane yet. I believe it works top lane though for this reason, right? Watch this. We got Spear of Shojin, right? I hit the jungle monster. It stacks Spear of Shojin. So what we could do if we were playing top lane, imagine this, right? Here's little old Udyr. Oh, I'm so weak and fragile, right? My Spear of Shojin isn't stacked at all. And if I want to trade with the enemy, I have to trade for long times to trade to like stack it up and have damage. No! See, if you hit the minions, it stacks as well. Boom, I got 4 stacks of Spear of Shojin. So you can just sit on the minion wave, and as soon as Spear of Shojin is fully stacked, you're like, okay, now I can trade with the enemy. Boom, 4 stacks, I'm going in. Bam, right? You can do that. Spear of Shojin playable on the top lane, I'd say. Conqueror is definitely a nice combination with Spear of Shojin and Riftmaker. Like, you want to get that stack combo if you can, but like I said, Conqueror is greedy. If you feel like the enemy is too mobile or can catch you too easy, Phase Rush is also an option. I don't know why this build feels better than AD, just having all options in one build feels good. Yeah, for sure. It's just Phoenix Udyr feels better in general as well, because you don't need to land auto attack. Sometimes you can just run up on the enemy, hit him with one of these and walk away, right? Look at all this damage I deal to him. 540 damage. I'm level 5, you know? I just have these 2 items, only one of these items is AP. Deal 500 damage to him. And I didn't land a single auto attack. On Qmax Udyr you always need to land your auto attacks. Have you tried Cosmic Drive or Bloodletter or Rocket Belt Rush on Udyr jungle? They have high win rate, 57% on Bloodletter, 53% on Cosmic Rocket Belt. I used to have... Yo, BNDHAA. I'm just gonna call you Bandana, okay? Because it kind of reads like Bandana. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I've tried a lot of Cosmic Drive Udyr, actually. While Liandry's was still meta on Udyr, I spammed the fuck out of it because I was like, movement speed is the answer. Look at all these sidesteps we got. The cool thing about Cosmic Drive is that it has this awesome build path. Look at this. 800 gold, 900 gold, 850 gold. Guess how much gold you get from clearing your full jungle. That means, you know, all 6 camps. What do you know? It's 900 gold. So when you go base after doing a full jungle clear, you can just pick up one of these perfectly. I usually, when I do Cosmic Drive Udyr rush, I rush Etherwest because the movement speed is just so nice, right? But Kindle Gem would be fine too, or Phoenix Codex would be fine too. They're all nice starting options depending on what you want. And then you just go for another full clear and maybe one gank, and you can go back and you grab another, right? And if you can't afford this whole thing, you can just go this and that, right? Awesome, awesome starting item, 100%. I've tried it. I've tried Rocket Belt a little bit. I think Rocket Belt is definitely slept on. What makes Rocket Belt so good is its price. Look at this. 2.65k. It's by far the cheapest non-support AP item, except for Rod of Ages and Crystal Scepter. And we don't build Crystal Scepter because we got the Phoenix Slow. And Rod of Ages, the mana is useless in the jungle, and the item got kind of nerfed, right? For melee champions, because it gives less health now. It's by far the cheapest AP option to rush. Really good, really strong. Having a dash on Udyr, the enemy doesn't see it coming. Would definitely recommend, yes. I can see why it has a high win rate. Start cooking on Udyr now. Liandry's got nerfed over and over and over again. It's time to find something else. It's time to find something else. Go Riftmaker Udyr. Try Hybrid with Spear of Shojin Rush, right? Try Rocket Belt. Try Cosmic Drive. I did a damage comparison between Cosmic Drive and Liandry's Torment. You will lose a lot of damage, but you get ability haste and mobility. You will be able to catch enemies more easy and escape more often. So it's a price to pay, but it's fine. No mana though? That's fine. If we're in the jungle, we don't need mana. You don't need mana when you're in the jungle. Here, let me spam some mana, so I can show you what I mean. You don't need mana when you're in the jungle, ever. So most of the time you're gonna have your blue buff, but even if you don't have your blue buff, right? Look, half of my mana is gone. But number one, my spells are cheap as fuck, 35 mana. Right, 35 mana for every spell. And look at my mana regen. I got 1.9. That's not a lot of mana regen, right? 1.9. But as soon as I enter the jungle, 7.5. It goes down, but it's missing health mana regeneration. And every jungler has this because of their jungle item. Look, my mana is just filling up like crazy. It's like Warmogs. It's like Warmogs for mana. If you are ever low on mana as the jungler, just go in the jungle, clear one camp, and you're full mana again. There is no such thing as being out of mana as the jungler. You don't ever need to build mana as the jungler. Alright. I think we yapped enough about this. We're kind of getting off topic. Hybrid Udyr, we're gonna jump into the game and try it out. Since Udyr can build whatever, do you ever just buy a cheap support item? Yes. Oh yeah. There is a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel of me building support items on Udyr. I am a big supporter of support Udyr in the jungle. Shurelias used to be my favorite support item, but they took the health away from it. It's still good because ability power, ability haste and movement speed, all three are very good stats on Udyr. Right, so still very, very good. But you are a bit squishy now. Let me see if I can find the video. Oh shit, my webcam, sorry. Okay, here we are. Let me see if I can find the video. Support Udyr. Well, to start, my first ever guide on Udyr, was the second support jungle simp Udyr, where we rushed Shurelias. Let me actually check the item build. So the item build was Shurelias, Redemption, Locket. Redemption is actually my favorite supporter item right now. I think Redemption is fucking broken. You can unironically rush Redemption on Udyr jungle and fucking perform on it. There is so many streams of me playing Udyr with just Redemption rush. Let me ban Gwen. Because the thing is, with Redemption, it deals 10% true damage to the enemy, and it heals you. And with your Phoenix AoE, you slow down the enemy. So you run on the enemy, you stun them, then you activate Phoenix. While they're stunned and slowed, you activate Redemption, and they take Redemption damage in your Phoenix slow while you are getting healed. You're not ever losing a trade with that. You're not. The enemy has the option to disengage or die. You're never losing. Redemption is... I love Redemption on Udyr. So yeah, I do build support items on Udyr. Shurelias and Redemption, first and foremost. I used to also build this other item. I always forget the name. I think Banner of... No, it's not Banner of Command. It looks like a banner. There it is. Imperial Mandate. I used to build a lot of Imperial Mandate on Udyr. I actually have a guide on that as well. But they took the movement speed away from it, so now it's less fun. It was more fun when it still gave movement speed. Oh, there's also me playing debuff Udyr, right? So I built 3 support items to just debuff the enemy. This is healing Udyr, where I build Radiant Virtue into Redemption. I love support Udyr, bro. Support Udyr is one of the most fun things to play in the jungle. Especially on old Udyr, I felt like I never had what it takes to be good in teamfights. Udyr was always good in skirmishes, but he was never good in teamfights. And I wanted to change that, so I was like, well, if my champion is not good in teamfights, I'm just gonna build items that make me good in the teamfight. Big brain. What secondary runes do you use? You can do whatever. You can do Overgrowth and Conditioning. You can do movement speed runes in the secondary. You can do Axiom Arcanist, it's always good. Right now I do the standard Inspiration runes because I want to save 300 gold with magical footwear. So the first 2 starting items we get are a bit cheaper. Alright. Enemies can't really kite me, so I think I'm feeling comfortable going more Stomper here for a little bit more tankiness.
I can taste our enemies' hunger for victory. Let them storm.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So we're gonna rush Spear of Children, and guys, you're gonna see, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing, right? You see me rushing Spear of Children Udyr and maxing Phoenix. You're not gonna believe the crazy jungle clear I'm gonna have until you see it. The combination of having more attack damage on my auto attacks, but also having more ability damage because of Spear of Children's passive is fucking nuts. I don't need my flash, it's fine. These guys want to be cringe invading me, they can do that. Lucky for us, we got Cosmic Insight. So I got 60-second cooldown lower on my flash. It's definitely not coping, trust. In jungle, do you go tank or AP or AD versus volley jungle? I don't really see volley bear jungles at all, actually. With Qmax you could try to one-shot him, but that's really tough timing. It's not gonna be easy. I would probably go like a tanky Phoenix, like Bruiser Phoenix. Build 1 or 2 AP items and then start building tanky. Probably get anti-healing just to fuck with him. You will try to peel for your team. Your team deals the most damage while you just slow him down. That's what I would do. There's definitely a way, if you get ahead on Qmax Udyr, that you can like almost one-shot Volibear, because Volibear is a type of champion that has a lot of health, but doesn't have a lot of resistances. So that means they are prime target for one-shotting for Udyr, because Udyr deals max health damage with his Awakened Q. And with his Awakened R, but your Awakened R is too slow to one-shot, so Awakened Q is really what it's all about, right?
First blood.
I do not fight alone. The storm rages through me.
I don't know if I can gank bot lane here. I didn't put a point in my E, and I don't get my level 4, because I didn't have my red buff. I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, she's too tanky. There's no way I can catch that. Yo, stop! Why did I let myself get baited into that? Why? 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 Just why? Why? It's like, why are you forcing this fight? Just let me base. It's fine. We got a really good recall here because of the kill we got. 1.1k gold for this item. It's a really good start. We got health and AD. Oh yeah, having no mana on top lane is definitely hard. If you play top lane, you always need a mana resource. You don't need to build a mana item, but you need something that regenerates your mana. So go Mana Flow Band, or if you want to keep this rune page, you can just switch out Triumph for Presence of Mind. Or you can also sneak a Tear of the Goddess into your item build. You always need one mana resource on top lane Udyr. The Doran's Ring can also like help you, at least in the early game. For like the first 2 bags, you're not gonna have too many mana problems, but then it starts kind of falling off. You can do a hybrid Udyr on top lane, not building a mana item though. Just get a mana rune.
An enemy has been slain.
Everyone spams Mundo now? Yeah, and we're like the perfect counter for it. All these Mundo players cannot believe their eyes when we one-shot them. It's too fucking funny. Udyr is the perfect Mundo counter. Honestly, let him keep playing Mundo. I welcome it. 10 times better than whatever else top lane got to offer. There's so much cancer on top lane. Imagine playing Udyr into Aatrox. Oh. Gwen. Oh. Irelia. Oh. Just so much shit. There's just so many champions that will just stat check Udyr being top laners. Like 3 auto attacks and he's dead. Oh yeah. Another funny thing is, we don't really need to stun Mundo, so we don't care about him blocking our stun with his passive. In fact, Mundo actually takes damage when you pop his passive. So stunning Mundo is just like a damage boost for us. I'd much rather take the damage boost instead of the stun versus Mundo. We could kill this Renekton, but I don't know if he has ult. Okay, he's gone anyway, never mind. He didn't have ult. Ping gank after blue. What's going on here? Oh, he was baiting. Awkward. Awkward. Okay, flash for flash, I guess. I didn't think he would flash. Or rather, I didn't think he would have it up. But Gwen, if you go 80? Nah. Gwen will always stat check and she's just not one-shottable. She just activates her W and becomes unkillable. It's always lose-lose against her, bro. She just out-heals it. I have not found a way to play against Gwen at all. Her Q is also not really sidesteppable. You at least take always half of its damage. It's too quick. Big moves. Are you serious? It seems balanced, by the way. So just dashed into me, then dashed over me, decided, oh shit, enemy ambassador is gonna help him, and then dashed back again. So that's 3 dashes. Yeah, it's definitely not a privileged fucking champion right there. Misses her ultimate, almost kills me. This is epic. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I'm almost dead here. Alright, we almost got Spear of Shojin. We're gonna have a huge power spike with Spear of Shojin plus our magical footwear. I should get a few more ganks in. I'm a little bit behind right now. Failing this top lane gank hurt us bad. So we just saw Gwen top lane. Which means if they don't have a ward on Dragon, this is pretty much free to take. I don't have Smite. But I think Qiyana is gonna gank bot lane instead of going Dragon. So we gotta have just enough time to do this Dragon before they realize we're on it. It's a slight risk. Yeah, shit. It was a slight risk. I swear they didn't have a ward on it though. Remind me to watch the replay. I swear they didn't have a ward on this. She just jumped this wall randomly. They didn't have vision on me. That's fine though. We still get Spear of Shojin. Trick builds mostly for fun too. I'm not sure about that. Maybe he's a bit more chill than back in the day, but I think he's actually serious with the stuff he does. His item build seems wacky, but you cannot argue like that he's fucking performing. Why is Qiyana 7-0? Oh, it's gonna be so tough to deal with. We're gonna build Zhonya's just for her. Zhonya's third item is huge here if she tries to all-in us. Yeah, Bandana, just go a standard Udyr stuff, right? Until you know what you're doing. Learn the champion first and then you can start cooking item builds. What I did when I first started playing Udyr is I just copied one-to-one what everyone else was doing. I just started copying what Trick 2G did. Like to a T. His entire gameplay, his entire item build, I copied everything. So I didn't have to think about that. I could fully focus on just getting good on Udyr, the champion, before actually like learning how to build him. And then with time, I was like watching a guide, and you know, I started to like slightly disagree on stuff. I was like, okay, I can see why he builds this, but I feel like this and that could also work, right? And then you like start slowly going away from the trodden path in a way. Yeah, you do not have the damage buckle. I spammed the fuck out of my W, but I got silenced. I think I should have awakened W to face tank his damage instead of using Awakened Phoenix, but we didn't have vision on Qiyana, so I thought if I take too long to kill him, she's gonna clean me up. I'm rusty. I'm not gonna lie, my decision making, I make valid points, but I'm rusty. See this as my warm-up game, guys. See this as my comeback. We're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. Look at the damage. The jungle clear with Spear of Shojin is so nice.
I do not channel the demigods.
Not gonna lie to you guys, I think this game spiraled downwards once I followed the stupid call from the Yuumi.
My time in Ionia taught me
Taking a completely retarded fight because she just didn't know I didn't have my E. This is why we need voice comms in this game, bro.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This is why we need voice comms.
Turret has been destroyed.
rages through me.
Enemy double kill.
Okay, Qiyana's 12-0, that's fun. You know, it's not really a problem for me, it's more a problem for my team. I will be able to face tank her once I got my Zhonya's. And if I use Awakened W, for sure. I honestly really just wanted to poke him with my Awakened R. I didn't think a Messer would all in here. How unfortunate. How unfortunate, guys. Maybe we just go next on this one, huh? Maybe we just feed fucking 12 kills to Qiyana, so Udyr's gonna have a hard time playing the game. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Trick build's different every game and he don't have a guide? Yeah, of course he doesn't have a guide. Well, this guy is like 40 years old. And he's been doing YouTube and Twitch for like, what, 20 plus years? He doesn't give a fuck. He's just streaming. He can't be asked to make a guide anymore. I don't have the damage. Please FF. Why is she not getting turret aggro? Was Leona actually holding the turret aggro there? I swear Leona was out of turret range. Nice, okay. Alright, alright. It's a warm-up game, guys. It's a warm-up game. Sometimes bot lane loses because we're having an aggro Yuumi and Qiyana just decides to get 12 kills without dying a single time because my team feels like it. It happens. It happens. I'm not gonna lie though, I was rusty on my Udyr. Forget this game happened. I'll be right back. Alright, boys. Let's go. This time for realsies. What do you max for first for this build? Phoenix. You need the jungle clear. But it's also, it's a Phoenix item build. You max Phoenix, and then usually you max E, because you want more mobility for the fights. You can also put some points in W though, if the enemy has a lot of damage. We are rushing 2 health items, which definitely gives us some baseline tankiness. But there is just some enemies which deal disgusting amounts of damage. You know, sometimes there's a 12-0 Qiyana in your game, and then putting 3 points in E just won't cut it. Then you might have to put some points in Turtle. When he goes PTA versus Riven, then he goes Aftershock against the same Riven. Yeah, that is strange, but they're both good options, you can't argue about that. Trick is known to play very aggressive against Snowball champions. When he plays against Yone, he always goes Ignite, Q-Max, and rushes Ravenous Hydra. Against Yone, he always does the same thing. And Riven is pretty similar. So it would make sense to also go like Press Detect, Q-Max, Ravenous Hydra, aggressive. But you can always stun Riven when she engages with her Q or EW. You can get a stun off. So if you block all of her initial damage with Aftershock, that's kind of huge. I can see both options working. Maybe he's just cooking. Do you put any points in Q on this build? Yes, 1. You can put more in there as well. For instance, if you see Trick to G playing hybrid Udyr on top lane, he actually maxes R, Q, and E, and only putting 1 point in W. And that's a very, very valid option. Because if you need a big shield, you can always use Awaken W. And Awaken W, like Awaken spells, it doesn't matter what level the spell is, it matters what level the champion is. So Awaken W will always be the same strength. On Hybrid Udyr you can max R and Q. But I just prefer having some more points in W for extra tankiness. Yeah, usually I max R then E then W. If I'm falling behind or the enemy has some insane damage, I'll max R, then put 3 points in E, then 3 points in W, and then max my E. Right? I delay my E max and putting some more points in W. You will always have 1 point in every ability though. There's never gonna be a time where you don't have one skill not skilled. Like every ability will have 1 point. There's gonna be moments where the enemy is gonna be isolated, and even though you're gonna play Phoenix Udyr, you wanna use Awakened Q on that isolated target. Our team comp is looking very strong. I have a good feeling about this round. I'm also gonna try Ghost Udyr here. I didn't really feel Flash. Didn't really do me any good this game. Funny, they ask me if I'm AP Udyr. AP. These labels, oh, they're so funny. AP. AD. Bitch, I'm the hybrid. I'm the hybrid. They don't know about the hybrid. Yeah, I get that, Bandana. You're new to the champion, you don't know what to go, I get that. Like I said, just follow guides until you find like your own style. Everyone plays Udyr differently at the end of the day. There's no right answer. There's like a meta build that work well, but even though Phoenix Udyr has always been the meta, there has always been people who only play Qmax Udyr and they swear it's like the better Udyr. There's a big divide between Udyr players, one being like Qmax Udyr players and the other being Rmax Udyr players, and I'm an Rmax player. I play Phoenix Udyr mostly. I swear on it. I also like to build a lot of movement speed on Udyr. Makes him feel more smooth. I feel like there's so much more potential to the champion if you have more movement speed. And I have this strong urge right now to play Aftershock Sunfire Udyr. That's so fun. But today we're just gonna do a hybrid Udyr. That's for another stream, maybe next week. You can't find any guide? What do you mean? There's guides on my YouTube channel. There is, yeah, if you just type in on YouTube, if you just type in Udyr guide, there's definitely something gonna show up. And even if there's not a guide, you can just go to Lolalytics or OPGG and just look at the meta Udyr build. And if all of that ain't enough for you, you can join my Discord, and we have like over 400 Udyr players on that Discord, and you can just ask them what they do. They're very helpful. Some of their ideas are dog shit, so you're gonna have to like separate what's good and what's not good advice. But they're definitely gonna give advice. Yeah, definitely YouTube and Analytics. Mobile Fire is a bit old. And Reddit is just full of delusional people. But yeah, I mean, there are places where you can find builds. Arctheos, the #1 Udyr player, always builds tank Udyr. I don't think he's the #1 Udyr player, is he? Well, I lost a lot of respect for Arctheos actually. Because he got in this argument with this Shen OTP called Expetu. And he was acting like a complete bastard about it. Very, very childish argument. Okay, I'm gonna go extra mobility here. I think Arctheos was actually on my Discord too. He might still be. If you have some questions to Arctheos, you can look through my Discord, see if he's still on there. Search on YouTube, only found you. Hell yeah. Yeah, Udyr is not a very popular champion, I guess. This used to be very much the case when Udyr was still not reworked. Then I really was like the only Udyr content creator. I think right after the rework, more people started playing him, but now it's again like a very small, tight-knit community. There's just not a lot of Udyr content creators. I know some people who play Udyr, but they also like play other champions. No one is like a hardcore Udyr OTP, Udyr main, you know. Alright, boys. Last game was very cursed because we got counter jungled right off the bat. This time we're gonna start off a little bit better. Can you link the Discord? Not right now, because I'm clearing the jungle, but try !Discord. I think I actually set up a bot that should send you a link. Try !Discord. If that doesn't work... Oh yeah, there it is. I hope that link still works. If that doesn't work, there's also a link to join on my YouTube banner. And if that doesn't work, I also have like a link in every video description. Like all my YouTube videos, there's a join link. It works? Awesome. Welcome to the Discord then, bro. Yeah, Willie P used to be very inactive, but then he came back, right? Willie P is a perfect example for somebody who plays mostly Qmax Udyr. So if you want to know more about Qmax Udyr, you can definitely start watching him. But if you're more like the Phoenix type of player, that would be me. Should have flashed when you had the chance, bucko! Unironically though, fucking Flash Udyr could have never caught this Garen. In a million years not. That's actually Ghost Udyr differential. The pressure of the Ghost Udyr. Alright. Willy P goes full AP? But then he definitely changed up. He didn't used to do that. On old Udyr, he 100% was a Qmax player. Maybe it changed with the rework. I think that was about the time where he left too. I guess he saw the light and knows Phoenix Udyr is better. Has a guide on it, on full AP Udyr. I don't know if you need a guide on that. Full AP Udyr is really just drop awakened R's on the enemy team without getting caught. That's all there is to it. Build AP items, drop awakened R, run away. That rope swing gotta be busted, right? If you're good against, if you are against a Jarvan, your R is not good in Jarvan's R. So what you're saying is, you're going in and Jarvan is catching you, so you can't go out again? Yeah. But you can still play Phoenix Udyr, just not full AP Udyr then. If Jarvan ults you while you're Bruiser or tank Udyr, he's making a big mistake. Jarvan wants to jump on your allies, your squishy allies, not you. Just don't play full AP Udyr then, but Phoenix Udyr is still very good against Jarvan. That being said, you can play Qmax Udyr into Jarvan. Both viable options. I'm not sure what I would prefer actually, I'm not sure one of them is stronger than the other. I think it's very easy to get isolation on Jarvan. Like Qmax isolation. Kinda depends on his item build though. Jarvan likes to build stuff like Eclipse, Sundered Sky, sometimes Death Dance. If he has one or two of these items, it's gonna be very hard to like deal a lot of damage with Qmax on him. Definitely playable, definitely playable. Lichbane and Deadman's. Well, Lichbane start is like super aggressive. It's very scary to me to rush AP items that don't give any health. It's very scary to me. I feel like you can get caught very quickly. Especially something like Lichbane, which like makes you need to auto attack the enemy. Because on Phoenix Udyr, the whole thing about Phoenix Udyr is that you don't necessarily need to auto attack the enemy. You can just use your Phoenix and then walk away, right? You don't actually need to auto attack. But with Lichbane, it's kind of like, well, now I need to auto attack. Oh yeah, the movement speed is 100% nice. But you could also just build Cosmic Drive then. You wouldn't have as much damage as with Lichbane, but you get a bunch of health on that. They're here. Can I get some help? Any day now. Whenever you gamers feel like it. Maybe we just take this and leave. I don't have smite.
Nice. Get off me, you clown, before I run you down. I can't believe Akshan actually didn't roam. Diana made a good point pinging that Akshan is missing. And we would have to be like 3v2. But Akshan just stayed mid lane to kill Diana. Huge mistake on his part, if you ask me. W can easy 1v1? You mean like Awakened W on Lichbane Udyr? The thing is with Awakened W is that it takes very long to kill the enemy, even with Lichbane, right? In the best case scenario, you never need to use your Awakened W or Awakened E. You always want to use your Awakened R or Awakened Q while you're fighting the enemy. Because otherwise, the enemy has too much time for counterplay. That is such ghost differential right there. This guy can't touch me. That is such ghost differential right there. Oh my god. Flash Udyr could never. Oh my god. Just kiting the fuck out of this Garen. I can work with this Olaf too. He responds. It's awesome. Alright, alright, alright. We have 350 gold. When you have 350 gold and you don't want to build cloth armor, always go Dark Seal. Dark Seal is good in every single Udyr item build ever. It's never a downside building Dark Seal. It's always an option. I just love the novelty of pressing R twice and letting the enemy deal with the storm. Nice. Yeah. The fadeaway Udyr. You just sit there and watch them burn. It's awesome. Really, really awesome. Can make some sick plays with that too. Yeah, I'm not online a lot recently. I used to stream like 2 or 3 times a week. But recently I released a video, and whenever I release a video, I feel like my streams are just not good enough. I'm like, oh no, all these new subscribers are gonna see my streams instead of videos now. And they're gonna be like, well, this is shit. So then I just don't stream for a while. Yeah, but I'm planning to stream once a week now, every weekend. Every weekend one stream. So either Friday, Saturday or Sunday. If I feel like it, maybe even 2 streams. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I also need time to edit video. I have been revealed. My position has been compromised. Team! Yo, I swear to God, you get the fuck out of here, Naafiri. Thank you. Well, this game is a fucking banger. I'm 2-0 and 2. 9 CS per minute. Nami seems to be griefing. Nah, I think she's actually serious. She's gonna build a bunch of support items out of that, but what the fuck. We got hella objectives as well. 2 dragons, 2 grumps. Let me cook. I said let me cook. Yo, how are you not seeing this? What is this Senna doing? We need voice comms. League of Legends need voice comms. It really does. Where's this Garen? Bad timing, bucko. Wrong neighborhood. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya, bitch. Bro, this Garen should have like a timer in his head by now when I'm gonna be top lane. Because all I've been doing is just perma-path top lane. He should know when I'm coming around by this point.
Ally has been slain.
Let's see if we can do a little bit of counter juggling here. How can I play with custom skins? There's tools on Runeforge. There's also Runeforge Discord. I have a tutorial on custom skins which shows you the basics, but it's very outdated. The thing is, most of the stuff in the tutorial is still true. It has literally just become easier. Like in the tutorial, I will tell about some stuff that you need to do, but it's just automatic at this point. Like you don't need to do that anymore, right? It has just become easier. Pretty much just download CS LOL Manager, so the custom skin manager. Execute the exe, right? And it pretty much sets itself up. Sometimes you need to like show the exe where your directory is. Like you need to tell CS LOL Manager where your League of Legends folder is, but it should do that on its own. It should do that on its own. It's very easy. And then you just download a skin and you drag and drop it in there. Okay, there's no way these guys can contest this, right? Why do they even walk up? What the fuck are they expecting? This Naafiri is so dog shit, by the way.
Has destroyed a turret.
Okay, dragging up in 50 seconds. I don't think I have time for my raptors, actually. Oh, fuck it, we're gonna take the time. I don't want to mess up my jungle clear. I got 2.8k gold, I need to go base. But honestly, maybe I just stay out until I can get Riftmaker as well. I do full jungle clear here, I might be able to afford it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be late for Dragon, but I'm gonna have Riftmaker, which is a huge spike. As long as the enemy doesn't take Dragon on spawn, I'm still gonna be there in time. Somebody needs to hold bot lane. Why is nobody holding bot lane? I literally don't have the time to do it. Why do you make me? I do not have the time, bro. Now I'm really late for the dragon. Yeah, so many skins are getting bugged right now because Riot is just patching the game every 2 weeks, changing everything. It's because of their new map and like retexturing the champions. But I swear to God, at this point, skins are breaking so often, Riot is doing it on fucking purpose. I swear they are. Get the fuck out of here. Look at that Phoenix damage, my god. Look at that badass Phoenix. And that's one AP item, guys. But Spear of Shojin buffs my Phoenix damage by 12% there. The power of hybrid Udyr. Do you see now? Do you believe? The deer that can do everything. AD and AP. Spicy build, yes sir. Spear of Shojin is so slept on. The jungle clear is so nutty with it. And having actually ability haste on an item build is so rare as well. Ability haste has become a rare stat. I will say though, these enemies are some fucking goobers. I don't know if the Garen has ult up. The way he's playing, he has it for sure. But we got Awakened Turtle. Gotta be mad. See now, right now I'm maxing my E instead of putting points in Turtle because I'm 3-0 and 5. I'm so ahead. If I play it right, I don't die. I don't need extra tankiness in my Turtle.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, time to get boots. Plated steel caps would be huge. I'm also in dire need of some resistances. I think I have some custom skins that work right now. If I forget, after this game is done, remind me to quickly set up my custom skins. Only takes a minute. I can do it while we queue up.
Shut down. Rampage.
Enemies are getting farmed, bro. I'm not a fan of people just FFing at 20 minutes, but they should. Like, there's no shot they win. By the way, Atakan is the most dogshit objective ever. Not because of the buff it gives, I think the buff is actually good, but like, everyone in the game can 1v1 Atakan so easy. Like, there's no threat to this thing. If you do Baron and the enemy team shows up, you kinda have a problem because you actually took damage doing Baron. But Atakan, it's like, okay, I guess we just fight the enemy and then take Atakan. Like, there's no threat. Everyone can just tank Atakan. What's up, pussy boy? Base checked the wrong jungle. Oh Jesus. I couldn't curve it. That's okay though. That's okay though, that's okay though. Tower was low enough. Go again. Yo, I just ran over her dogs! What the fuck? Again! Now that is fucking Herald value. Whoop, no, we're going into this one. Now that was fucking value. Holy shit, I went on a world tour with that thing. God damn. The threat is the armor MR drop? What do you mean, the drop? The drop from where? Why? Oh! Okay, I see. Wait, does Atakan do that? Atakan shreds armor and magic resistance?
Ally has been slain.
No way, right? Atakan... If I can learn something here, I'm definitely open to it. Let me Google. Ah! During combat, he applies to the blah 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 blah. Each stack reduces the affected target's armor and magic resistance by 1 for a maximum total of 50 resistance reduction. Okay, so if you take a very long time doing Atakan, he shreds your armor. I didn't know that. Thanks for letting us know that, bro. Zhonya's could be fun here. Let's do Zhonya's. We want more armor, and then we can just play all in. I kinda grieved my team being AFK so long. I was reading Atakan lol wiki. Yeah, we're just disgustingly stat checking right now. I can just run into the enemy. Now that I have Zhonya's more than ever, I legit just run into them. To be fair, I'm really ahead right now, so this is the absolute best case scenario, right? The enemy has a really bad team comp. I can just build armor and be pretty efficient. I also have 10 stacks on my Dark Seal, and I'm playing a perfect game here, right? So this is the best case scenario. But the build would definitely be strong if I would be having a bad game too. I hope we can have like a good back and forth game coming up, so I can actually show you like good team fights. I don't want a losing game, I don't want a winning game, I want a game that's close.
Godlike.
Mother Bear.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Stability and strength. We look after what's ours. Bring growth.
Oh, you mad? Mad? Dude, you can't kill me though, where's the damage at? Yeah, I've built armor since the last time we met. I've built armor since the last time we met. It's a cool thing you actually managed to gap close to me while I was emoting, bro, but it won't do you any good. Let me tell ya. Let me tell ya, bro, it won't do you any good.
Shut down.
You ready for the golden phoenix?
Unstoppable. A summoner has disconnected.
Hell yeah.
Victory.
Hell yeah, style on him. Would I got Q-Max on this build? You can do that, yes. It's hybrid Udyr. That's the great thing about it, bro. It's hybrid Udyr. You can max R and Q both. You can go full Q-Max and only 1 point in R. But your jungle clear is gonna be slightly slower then. It's still gonna be fine though. It's still gonna be fine. Definitely playable. You wanna max Q on this item build? You can. It's hybrid Udyr. It depends on your preference. I prefer Phoenix. I think Phoenix is better. Well, let's just honor them all, why not? Feeling generous today. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's look at the only stats that matter. Damage to objectives. Yes, sir. That's the Dragon Slayer Udyr. Alright. Good, good, good. Okay, boys. Here's the plan. We've played 2 games of hybrid Udyr. I want to play one more. And then, just to get some variety in here, I want to play a different Udyr build. Or should I just go full hybrid Udyr the entire day? I have time for like 2 to 3 more games. So maybe I play 2 more hybrid games, not just 1 more. Yeah. Here's the thing, right? I feel like playing a different Udyr build today as well, because I have a lot of fun ideas right now. But I'm also thinking about this stream showing up as a video on YouTube. And there's people looking at the thumbnail, reading the title and being like, okay, hybrid Udyr, right? And then they look at the games, and then the first 3 games are hybrid, but then after that it's something completely different. I feel like I'm doing these people a disservice and I would be lying to them. Oh! You guys didn't remind me to install my custom skins. Who do I ban? When? I can still do it now, I think. I think I'm fast enough. I'm not sure this Udyr custom skin works right now. Fuck. Dude, I need to test the custom skins in a training mode game before going in it. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna install the special announcer and the jungle pet mode. I'm not gonna install an Udyr custom skin right now because I'm not sure it wouldn't break the game. I'm not sure it won't break the game. So I need to remind myself to go into trainings mode to test the custom skin real quick to see if it works. You overthinking it? You mean the thing about the YouTube video? I mean, kind of yes and kind of no. It really depends. Here, let me show you something. I appreciate the thought though. I appreciate that. But let me show you what I mean. So when I upload a stream, usually the stream doesn't get too much traction. Although I have almost 3k subscribers, a stream of mine will get 200 to 300 views. Sometimes even only 100 if it's a real bad stream, right? But there are some streams that have such a good concept and a good thumbnail that it would seem like it's a video and then people actually click on it. So there are streams that have 800 views. There are streams that have 3,000 views, 2,000 views, 1.6k views. This looks like a really good video right here, right? But it's a 3-hour stream. So I feel like if I'm doing something that doesn't align with the title and the thumbnail, then it like downgrades the stream as a video. The stream itself is gonna be more fun. Like everyone who's here right now would definitely want to see some more variety Udyr builds, I believe, instead of just hybrid Udyr the entire evening. But the video would get a downgrade because of it, right? Maybe I am overthinking it. I think Flash would have been actually good here. Fuck. I stuck to Ghost because Ghost felt really, really good last game. But having Flash against Anivia wall and Jarvan wall is kind of essential. Low-key kind of essential. What skin? I don't have a custom skin for Udyr right now, but I have a custom skin for my jungle pet. And I have a custom skin for the announcer. Like the voice that says, "Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned. Your allies are grieving." Right? For that, I have a mod. Just listen, listen. Actually, I'm gonna mute the music real quick. Listen to the announcer. The mod is really cool. Alright, here we are. Just listen, just listen.
Hear me, spirits. I pray for struggle. I pray for growth.
5 seconds.
What's up, gamers?
What's up, gamers?
Thirty seconds until minions spawn.
What? Okay, that one doesn't work apparently.
Blessing.
Wacky. Go lethality next game? I don't really like lethality Udyr. It's so squishy. If I play a squishy Udyr build, most of the time it's a Phoenix Udyr build. Because with Q-Max you need to auto-attack the enemy. Getting into auto-attack range and kinda like self-stunning yourself by auto-attacking, it's very dangerous with such a squishy build. Not a fan of lethality.
Sorry, I was at the gym.
Oh, the game started? Sorry.
Ionia taught me
I was at the gym. I appreciate the message, bro, but I don't speak Turkish or Albanian. I'm not sure what that is. Cheers, though. The Ben 10 doesn't work. Yeah, I don't like the Ben 10 skin anyway. I know a lot of people like the Ben 10 skin, right? I'm kind of a hater, because I feel like the aliens they chose are not really cool ones. Like, I feel like there's way better aliens they could have chosen, like some of the standard ones. The OG aliens. And, like this anime sequence that appears in the top right of your screen every time you switch stance is kinda distracting. I'm not crazy for saying that, right? It's a bit distracting. No, I'm not a huge fan of it. If I'm gonna play custom skin next round, I'm either gonna play a pre-rework Spirit Guard Udyr, or I'm gonna play Dragon Ball Udyr, I think. I really like the Dragon Ball Udyr skin. What else do I have right now? Akatsuki Udyr is fun too. I'm not sure. Okay, the game is pretty much GG well played because I got my full clear. They don't counter jungle me, I feel like I'm ahead already. Irelia versus Fizz gotta be like one of the worst matchups. She's never gonna land the stun on him. Yeah, I'm on my way. Legit, find me some time. Shove this in, baby girl. Let's go. I appreciate that. Jarvan is topside. Okay, very good start. Once again, we start with a kill, so we can buy Tunneler on back. Tunneler is so good. Attack damage and health in one. You could also, I think... Wait, am I retarded? Hold on. No, it's all good. Never mind, all good. I just thought you could go pickaxe into Ruby Crystal instead for even better AD stats. But that's actually 100 gold more. I'm just not good at mathing. Dragon Ball Udyr skin? Yeah, it's a chroma for black belt Udyr. I can show you. Legit remind me after this game, I can show you. I will play it too. Fucking love that skin. I have a video on my stream about that actually. On my stream, on my YouTube channel. You can just go to my YouTube channel and look for Dragon Ball Udyr. What the fuck? That was creepy. Did anyone else see Jin's icon like completely bugged a second ago? Like it looked super creepy. It looked like a broken. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that. His mask looked broken. It was like there was like a crack in the middle of his mask, and there was like a dark shadow over it. Did anyone else see that? I'm not crazy, I swear. You don't have black belt? It's very cheap. I could also probably make that skin for base Udyr though. It would take me like 5 minutes, but I could make the skin available for base Udyr if you don't have black belt. Oh, that is sad. Yeah, I can't help you with that.
An enemy has been slain.
The winter's claw is never mine.
Yeah, you can also just buy Black Belt. I think it's a cool skin, but I can make it available for base Udyr. I think. I think I can make it available for base Udyr. I need to try that. I'll do this after this game. I can show you a little bit about custom skinning then too. Hello bro, I was with you while you creating the Heihachi Udyr. Damn! Yeah, that is over 2 years ago. That is right after the Udyr rework. God, that was such a cool stream, such a chill stream. And then the Heihachi Udyr video afterwards, so hype. I'm doing great, man. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. How are you?
An enemy has been slain.
I've been streaming a lot less and trying to focus on videos. I'm also in school to become a police officer, so that's very fucking hype. A lot has changed over here. Oh, I live! If Senna would have sniped that too, oh my god, I would have creamed right there. This Jin is so happy about the enemy getting fucked over. Love that. They are pissed.
An enemy
I think
has
instead
been
of
slain.
Ruby Crystal, I'm gonna get myself a Dark Seal here, because the game is going very good. Oh, by the way, custom skin, guys, look my jungle pet. It's definitely not Udyr pre-rework. It's little Uga. If you don't have this custom skin, how can you even jungle? This is like literally my spirit support animal. Okay, more fast, I guess. Bro just headed out. Alright, nice. We only need one more objective for feats of strength. Or a tower. I think we have that in the bag. Jarvan could be topside again. I haven't ganked top yet, I feel a little bit bad about that, but Master Yi should be aware that Jarvan is top lane. He is doing very fine farm-wise, so I shouldn't need to gank top lane. Bot lane actually needs me. Yeah, see, Jarvan is top. But Master Yi should have known that.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Like that's not on me to actually help the Master Yi there. I don't think I can catch this guy, he's way too fast. I don't have my boots yet. Dragon is up in 20. Awkward situation here. I would like to recall for item. Ooh, that was a shitty wall, Anivia. Shitty wall. I'm surprised they didn't have a ward in there. 40 seconds on my smite, actually. I needed to smite Grump to make it in time for the fight Jin was pinging. I didn't want to let him down. This is a really horrible back timing for me here.
Has been slain.
Like, I can't recall because of Dragon. But I want my Spear of Shojin. There's no way this guy's taking the fight. Are you serious?
Has been slain.
Yeah, but Nivea is unironically trolling.
Has been slain.
This Fizz too, what the fuck? The second he saw me, he should have disengaged. These guys do not know their limits. It's a good thing we built Darks here. Just picked up a bunch of free stacks right there. You have a Gragas pet? The one that's dancing? The one from Bomber guy, what's his name? Sloppy Walrus. Sloppy Walrus custom skins on another level. I mean, he doesn't make them himself, but the skins that are made for him, they are next level, bro. He has a great custom skin community around him. I appreciate actually the stuff he does for custom skins. I feel like he spreads a lot of awareness about it, you know, and he's for it, he defends it when Riot was like taking shit down. I will say though, guys, if you watch my custom skin tutorial and then you watch the custom skin tutorial from Sloppy Walrus after that, you can literally see that bro copied my homework. I am the godfather of custom skin tutorial. My tutorial is the most watched custom skin tutorial on all of YouTube. You can actually tell he copied a lot of stuff from my video. But hey, well, what can I say? You know, imitation is the greatest flattery. Alright, now I really need to recall. I have so much gold.
An enemy has been slain.
What boots do we want? Slow resistance would be good here. Alright. Alright, boots of swiftness with magical footwear and the triumphant bonus. We got 60 movement speed on our boots.
You cannot outrun me.
An ally has been slain.
Resistance alone is no way to live.
Big brain
Oh, get moved on, brother. Where are you going though? Where are you going though?
I must go all out.
Yeah, pussy!
Slain.
Yeah, okay, that's what we're talking about. I can't believe the Jarvan tried that.
Wow, things were going
He doesn't know about the boots of swiftness rush.
An enemy has
I sidestepped the fuck out of him. Ankle snapped. I'm really happy the Master Yi is not like going mental. I had top laners that would have raged about like much less. Jarvan ganked Master Yi like 4 times, and at least 2 times because of the gank, Master Yi died. So there's a lot of top laners that would have said like, oh, where the fuck is my jungler? Jarvan is constantly topside, where are you? Right? But I think he actually sees all the stuff I'm doing. He might be a jungle player himself. Because I have taken 2 dragons, 2 grubs, Herald, I'm perma ganking bot side, you know. I'm 3-0-3, like I'm fucking cooking. The only thing I'm not doing is ganking top lane. But there's always one thing you just can't do. It doesn't fit in the time schedule you have as a jungler. Are you German? Yes. I guess you can hear that from my thick accent. I can't hide it. I think my German accent is not as bad as a lot of other people. But For sure, every German instantly knows it, and even non-Germans sometimes see through my English disguise. I do be German, yes. Learned creating custom skins of my friends by watching your vids, lol. Pig. What do you mean with creating custom skins of your friends?
Try not dying next time.
Like you made custom skins that actually look like your friends? Or like you made custom skins for your friends? Like for the champions they play? Guess who doesn't have his jump up? You! You!
See, kid, I'll give you that one.
You got Moxie, kid. I'll give you that one. Yeah, boy. Now time for another dragon. It's just a complete hybrid Udyr differential right now. This is a problem.
An enemy has been slain.
This life is my burden, and my last blessing.
Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. 700 damage. I rushed an 80 item. I deal 700 damage with my Awakened R. Yes, I have Dark Seal. But I only have Dark Seal and an unfinished AP item. Like, look at the Awakened damage with Hybrid Udyr. Come on. That shit is so good. I put their faces in abilities and splash arts. Wow. Yeah, that is fun. A bit creepy, but fun. There's this one custom skin, like a super old custom skin, before Runeforge was even a thing. I think, yeah, the first custom skin website that I used, like fucking 8 years ago or something like that, was called Leaguecraft. And there was a custom skin called League of Draven. And it just puts Draven's face everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere, bro. It was on every champion's face. It was on every minion, on every monster, in every ability. It was on Teemo mushrooms. It was everywhere. Custom skins used to be so goofy, man. There's still a lot of super goofy custom skins, but they're like meme oriented now. People don't make their own memes. It's not leak memes, you know what I mean? Where are you going? And can I come with you? You're jumping that wall? Okay, okay. I'll see you on the other side. You wanna hang out, right? Jarvan? We're friends? Jarvan? 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 I think this guy hates me. Jarvan? Jarvan? You don't hate me, do you? How the fuck did he what? What? Okay. I got so juked. But this guy's jumping walls. That's cheating, right? I feel like that's cheating. Like I couldn't have played that better. This guy actually escapes. That's crazy. Oh, there goes my Herald. Just shitted that out. I'm sure you guys can make great use of it. I'm resetting. I'm rich. Once again, Zhonya's is fucking huge here. I'm starting to think Zhonya's could be a core item in the hybrid Udyr as well, but then it would be more like AP Udyr. But it's like, I like the armor I get here, and I like the Zhonya stasis. Like imagine Fizz ults you, and the entire enemy team jumps you. Usually you're fucking dead. But if I have Zhonya's, I leave. What's up? Jarvan, Jarvan, have you missed me? You missed me, right? Say you missed me. Say it! Say it! He didn't say it. He left me no choice. That's a mistake, buddy. You guys really engaged me, huh?
Double the kills, double the bills.
Fine. Fine. I'm not fast enough. I need my boot upgrade. Dude, I'm smashing the enemies a bit too hard. I can't show a hybrid Udyr game where it's like good back and forth. Last game and this game, I'm just fucking piss stomping on him. Dragon is up in 50. I'm kind of fucking up my jungle clear here then. I should have cleared blue side to bot to be a dragon in time. I'm still gonna be in time there now, but my jungle spawn is gonna be fucked up now. My team dying before dragon is a bit bad. Can I just say, I really love the auto attack damage we have because of the Spear of Shojin. I'm just running people down. Oh shit, I could be dead here. If Jarvan would have ulted me there, I would not have had a leg to stand on. Without Awaken, I don't survive that. For a second I thought I had Zhonya's, but I bought needlessly large rod. I didn't have the money for Zhonya's. Fat Awakened R? Fat Awakened R alert? Jarvan! Jarvan! You can't run from my love! Wait, this guy is serious! This guy is serious! Dude, I was just emoting. I would have let him live. I was just gonna emote there and let him walk away. I actually wanted to befriend the Jarvan. But then he started full comboing me, like he was gonna kill me and shit. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Yeah, FF, dude. Holy shit. I'm gonna say, I don't miss Liandry's one bit. I think nerfing the fuck out of Liandry's is the best thing Riot could have ever done. I have so much freedom with item builds right now. I can build whatever the fuck I want. There's so many options open for Udyr now. All over the world! Udyr mains are cooking item builds now. It's all over the world! Alright. Reset. I could evolve the Dark Seal, but I kinda wanna actually build the items I set myself to build. Like, the right play would to get Magi Soul Stealer here. But I wanna get these items. I think Steric's Gauge is huge here because of the tenacity against Anivia. And the shield, you know? Imagine a Steric's Gauge shield plus Zhonya's active. I'm gonna be so hard to kill. Yet again. I don't have any magic resistance, I'm griefing. I should have gone a magic resist item. I think Jaksho. Or Banshees. Banshees is kind of bad here. Is there actually a chance I can catch Fizz? I'm fast as fuck, I might. Is it cyberbullying? Is it cyberbullying?
Double the kills, double the bills.
We need a move speed build. Yeah. You know what? Here's what we'll do, guys. I play one more hybrid Udyr game after this, and then we play full movement speed Udyr. Promise. I'm gonna rush Cosmic Drive into probably Deadman's Plate. Maybe Lichbane. Phase Rush, of course. Yeah. Oh my god, this jungle clear. Okay, how much do I need for Jakshaw? 3.2k. I can sell this for 800. So what? 2.4k. I can make that. I can make that. I'm missing 100 gold. Ugh. Buff jungle gold. I'm missing 100 gold, man. I want to do a fadeaway R, see how much damage I deal. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, considering she has this Celestial Opposition, which reduces like 80% damage for 1.5 seconds. Pretty fucking good. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. She needed to Zhonya's, bro. She had to Zhonya's. I 100 to 0 to her. I'm not even full AP Udyr. This is just the power of hybrid. You can do fadeaways and catch these hands. This Udyr does everything. Alright, fuckers, let's go. Where you going and can I come with? Oh. That's just hybrid Udyr, baby. That is just hybrid Udyr, bro. Nah, Master Yi is so toxic. Did you see what Master Yi wrote in chat? He said congrats to level 16. He wrote that to the enemy top laner Kayle. That is so disgustingly toxic, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, well, this is just disgusting. It's just disgusting. First game was unlucky, I'm telling you. I perform on hybrid Udyr like crazy. Spear of Shojin is slept on. Spear of Shojin is so crazy. First game, unlucky, it is what it is. Surrender at 17, go next. Boom, 509. Boom, 13010. Literally unkillable raid boss. You want to do the skin thing and look was... Oh yeah, Jin's face. And the custom skin, yes, we'll do that. Okay guys, if you want to grab a snack or like take a piss or something like that, now's the best time because I'm not instantly gonna queue up a game. First things first, I want to look up this clip I just made of Jin's face. And then we're gonna do some custom skinning for Udyr. Where do I see clips again? I forgot, it's been a long time. Here. Was it this clip? God, I hate this shit. But I bought needlessly large rod. I didn't have the money for Zhonya's. Awaken R alert! No, that's the fat Awaken R alert. Needlessly large rod. It's different. And why is this shit so bugged? Oh, brother. You go! Yeah, pussy! Where's the clip? Oh, here it is. Udyr. Can you not full screen anymore? There it is, 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 there it is. It happened, it happened, it happened, it happened, it happened, it happened. It happened, I'm not crazy, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. This is the Jhin icon. Usually. This is perfectly normal, right? Guys. Then what the fuck is this creepy pasta Ben drown shit? What is this? Oh, there's like some icon over his head. Does this happen when you like press U for a bro fist or I for like I'm sorry? Is that that? You press I, it's the sorry emote? Okay. It just, his icon got a lot darker and there was this thing in the middle of his face and I was like, oh shit, is there like a crack going through his mask? Dude, this tripped me out. Why do they do this? I don't need to see this. That just genuinely tripped me out. The fuck? Okay. Custom skinning. So, we have the CS LoL manager right here. Let me see if Dragon Ball Udyr works. I'd be very surprised if it does actually. Probably not. Let me check something first. So there's this thing with custom skins right now that for some reason Riot changed all DDS files. These are DDS files, right? They changed the DDS files to TEX files. So every skin is broken. Luckily, there's this tool I have called text to DDS, and it does the same thing vice versa. So I just drag and drop these on there, and boom. Now it should be fixed. So let's see. Throw this out. Throw this in. Boom, bam. And let's go in a custom game and see if it works. Pick Black Belt Udyr. And in a second I'll try if I can make it work on base Udyr as well. I think just by renaming the files, because Black Belt Udyr doesn't have any extra shit, it's just a new model. It should be able to work on base Udyr as well. Yeah, okay, it works. Awesome. There he is. Is that fucking Goku in my League of Legends? Hecking awesome. Whoa. Kamehameha. Kamehame wave. Okay, so I'm kidding, I'm joking. I love Dragon Ball. And I love this skin, bro. Dude, how can you not perform looking like this? Literally Goku. It's just a recolor. Just a recolor. But a skin can look so good, so different with just a recolor. Heihachi Udyr is technically also just a recolor with some tricks. Because I changed his beard as well by deleting his beard down here, right? On Heihachi Udyr, not this one. Yeah, okay, this works. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's see if we can make it work on base Udyr so you can play it without having the skin. Angry Shark, do you have Black Belt Udyr now? Did you buy it or did you not buy it? Because if you buy it, I'll save myself the trouble. But yeah. Let me see. What do I need to do? Open the file. copy this, paste it here. We're gonna call this Dragon Ball Deer base. Close this. Cut these out and move these to the base folder. Delete this. And then we just need to rename those to base skin, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check Obsidian real quick. You play Sparking Zero? Yes. Did you see that somewhere? Or did you just say that because I'm a Dragon Ball fan? Yeah, I play Sparking Zero. I actually made a little bit of Sparking Zero on my YouTube channel. It got some views, not a lot though, so I got a bit discouraged. I should have kept to it, I think. I think it could have gone up with time. I might return to the game sometime. I really like Dragon Ball, and Sparking Zero is a very good game. Like, this Dragon Ball fighting game is gonna feed generations. It's so good. Such a good character roster as well. And the mods, oh my god, have you seen Dragon Ball Sparking Zero mods? The modding community is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna check Udyr here to see what I need to rename the files to. Usually you just need to rename the skin part to base. So we got Udyr skin 01 main txtm, and this says Udyr base main txtm. Yeah. So we just rename all the skin 01 parts to base, and then technically it should work on base Udyr. If not, I have like one more trick up my sleeve. This trick only works, by the way, on skins that are like 975 RP cost and less. If the skin gets too complicated, you can't just copy and paste it onto the base skin. Okay, and the loading screen is called Udyr Load Screen 0. That's new. They did not used to call it 0. Okay, let's see if that works. Drop that boy in here. Dragon Ball Udyr for the base skin. Run it. It installs. That's good. Boom, bam. Training, practice tool. 1v1? Not right now, bro. I haven't played this game in months. I'd be so shit. I wouldn't even know the buttons. And they changed the game a lot. Like, they changed dodge timing and some stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to play it. There's no way. Yo, Jacob, what's up? Right, still trying to stop custom skinning? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, fuck, this is bad. Yeah, okay, buddy, I have bad news. You're gonna have to get the black belt, Udyr. You're gonna have to get black belt, Udyr. It doesn't work on base skin. Jesus Christ, what was that? Let me actually upload this to the to Google Chrome and then the Discord. What was... God damn it. I constantly forget this. What was this Google service called where you upload stuff and you can download stuff from? Not Google Chrome. What was it called? Google Docs? Was it Google? No, it's not it. I always forget this. It's not the cloud. Google Drive? Dude. It is Google Drive, right? Yeah, it's Google Drive. I always forget, man. Is the old Spirit Guard Udyr skin playable or is it broken? Yes and no. Most versions of it are broken right now. There's only one version that is working right now. I can show you in a second. But it only has like the max Spirit Guard forms, not the base Spirit Guard forms. And there's like an audio that plays every time you press the dance button, and some people find that annoying, but yeah. Okay, I should do this off screen. I don't want to like show any data on accident. I'll upload the Dragon Ball skin and then make it downloadable in the Discord. Okay? Give me a second here, guys. If any of you like the Dragon Ball skin I just played, all you need to do is have Black Belt Udyr, and then you can install this and play the skin as well. Black Belt Udyr should be cheap as fuck if you don't have it.
That's just plain poppycock.
Where is it? Where did I put it? Dragon Ball Udyr link. Okay. And this is also your shout out to join the Discord if you haven't. Bunch of Udyr mains hanging out here, talking about everything League of Legends. And there is the so-called Skin Hub, where we upload every Udyr custom skin we can scour the internet for. A lot of skins have broken though, so forgive if there's not a lot. There used to be a huge collection. It was like the Library of Alexandria before it burned down, okay? What was that? Got a notification, I don't know if my notification's open. Call of Casual subscription for 4 months. I appreciate that big time, brother. Thank you. Dragon Ball Udyr. Bing boom. And pictures. Do I have any pictures of Dragon Ball Udyr?
That's very nice, thank
I do. Upload both of these. Perfect. Attack. Finished skin. Post. Okay. The Dragon Ball Udyr is up on the Skin Hub now. If you want to play it, it's there for download. Have fun with it. Hi bro, can we recommend a build? That depends on what you want to do, bro. The Bramblebist build popped off, pretty cool. Yeah, I had a feeling it would. I put so much time into it. And I made the thumbnail very similar to another guide that popped off hard. It's such a good item build though. I think that is what carried it the most, right? The interaction of Thornmail activating Ahri, then Ahri jumping the enemy, and enemy like losing his shit. Ah, it's so good, it's so fun. How many views does this video have right now? Last time I checked it was like 20k. It should have definitely slowed down by now. 23k. Yeah, so it slowed down. It probably settles at like 25k. But yeah, 23k. Really fucking big. I got over 300 new subscribers because of that video too. So that's why I didn't want to that's what I didn't want to stream, because I felt like if I stream after dropping such a great video, I'm gonna let people down and disappoint them. A hybrid build. Oh right, yeah, of course. Dude. Today it's all about hybrid Udyr. Look at this, behold! 2 perfect games in a row, 509 and 13010, with my patented hybrid Udyr item build. Annie, you rush Spear of Shojin into Riftmaker and you max Phoenix. This is your core item build for hybrid Udyr. These 2 items, max Phoenix, and these are situational items. You can go tanky afterwards, but if you want more damage instead, these are very good options. I personally really like Zhonya's. If you want to play it safe, you can also go Sterix Gage. Sterix Gage scales with your base AD, not with your bonus AD, so even on hybrid Udyr it's very good, and it giving 20% tenacity is very nice for Udyr. All of these are valid options. I fucking smashed with this hybrid Udyr build today. We're gonna play one more game with it in a second. I need to test another custom skin and then we're queuing up again. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Fuck. Fuck. What was the skill order? I only put 1 point in Q, but you can max R, then max E, and also max Q. Or even max R, max Q, and max E. If you want to max Q, you can do that. You can also just put only 1 point in Phoenix and max Q. It's hybrid. That's the beautiful thing about it. You do you, bro. You do you. I personally like Phoenix way more. And specifically for the jungle clear, I want the point in Phoenix. But you can also just play this item build on Qmax, because it has AD and AP. That being said, Spear of Shojin, while giving attack damage, buffs all your spell damage by 12%. So your Phoenix damage is going to be 12% stronger with Spear of Shojin. Even on jungle monsters. It stacks on jungle monsters. So I think Phoenix Max is better, but you can do everything. I max E second and then W last. Usually I only put 1 point in Q, but that's because I'm kind of like a Q max Udyr hater. That's just me, bro. That's just me. Oh god. My custom skin installer was crashing for a second and dragging down my playlist with it. Scary. Sometimes if you install a bigger skin, it makes stuff lag. But only during the installation. Should be fine now. Okay. This Udyr custom skin only works on Spirit Guard Udyr, I believe. Stream also stuttered? Oh my god. Dude, that custom skin just took everything down for a second. Holy. Scary. Wait. Oh, was it for base Udyr? It was for base Udyr. Fuck. Okay, 1 second, guys.
Victory.
Shojin, Muramana, Riftmaker, Liandry, and Gunzu's. All item expect Gunzu scale ability damage and Gunzu strength and Q on hit, Muramana on hit, and Own on hit. Yes, true. These are all good items for hybrid, but it's very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. But you can do that. Yes. I think if you have a good game, like if you don't fall behind, you can pop off of this. But realize that your item build doesn't have a single item giving you resistances, so you're gonna be squishy despite you having health. Matter of fact, champions that have max health damage are gonna abuse you for building health without building resistances. So if you build your items like this, you're gonna be careful. Alright, this time it will work. Oh my god, it's so great streaming again. Once a week I'll stream again, I swear. Once a week, every weekend I'll stream again. Spirit Udyr, my beloved. Oh my god, it's like he never left. Oh my god, it's like he never left. I cry every time I see him, man. Look at him. Cry every time. Now this skin is pretty damn good, but there's like two downsides to it if you ask me. The one downside is you use your abilities, your max form, right? This is like max Q Udyr. It's not the standard forms, it's like if you already had 5 points in it. All forms are maxed. The maxed forms are cool. I prefer the standard forms though, the more humanoid forms where he doesn't have blue skin. Still pretty fucking cool though. Yeah, the skin is in Discord. Not on the skin hub though. You need to go onto the custom skin text channel and scroll up a bit. There's a download link. Here's the downside of this skin though. The guy who made this, I know the guy who made the skin. He's called Exi the Great. He's really good at making custom skins. However, he has a certain way of making things his own way. And he was like very, very adamant about making stuff from the original Udyr into this skin, which are just confusing. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this. Look at the second auto attack. Oh no, there it was. See this? See this? I don't even know how he did that. But there's the Phoenix Cone from old Udyr, where he used to fire blast enemies. Obviously we don't have that anymore. So if I run up to the enemy and I hit him and then I hit him with this, it's confusing to me. I don't want him to have this fire cone. I just want him to do the auto attack animations. I don't know why he added the fire cone. It's so confusing. But the Awaken Q is pretty cool. It has like yellow lightning. Watch this. I think he just took the yellow lightning from the Dragon Udyr skin. But yeah, pretty good. Also, if you stun enemies now, the ring is blue again, which is so much more visible than the yellow ring we have these days. The skin unironically buffs Udyr because you can see your stun timer better. As far as I know, this is the only Spirit Guard Udyr skin that works right now. Like the original Spirit Guard Udyr. It's pretty good. I like to play this skin on Qmax Udyr builds. Not so much on Phoenix Udyr builds. Like right now, we're gonna play Dragon Ball Udyr. Okay guys, enough yapping, let's get to clapping. We've been chilling for too long. Let's get another hybrid Udyr game in here. Then again... Ooh, I've been yapping for so long. I'm not sure I want to take time for 2 more games. I think I'm just gonna do 1 more game and get out, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And I wanted to... Okay, we're doing full movement speed Udyr. Guys, if you just joined and you're looking for hybrid Udyr, I'm gonna have to ask you to rewatch the two games we've played. These are really good examples of what you can do on Hybrid Udyr if you're winning. I'm sorry I didn't get a game in where I wasn't piss stomping the enemy or hard losing. I would have liked a nice back and forth, but it is what it is. I want to play full movement speed Udyr before we end the stream, because I also promised that.
I don't understand what's going on here.
We have to do it, guys. Full movement speed Udyr. Phase rush. Nimbus cloak. Celerity. Water walking. Now we could do Relentless Hunter, but you don't have that movement speed while in combat, so I kind of don't like that. What we're gonna do instead is Magical Footwear for 10 more movement speed on our boots. And then we could do Approach Velocity. Ooh. Okay, Cosmic Insight. Because of my item build, my jungle clear will be a bit slower, so I want the Smite on lower cooldown, but also Cosmic Insight so we can use Ghost more often. Big brain. We want to use Ghost more often on full movement speed Udyr, makes sense, right? Oh, and the 2% movement speed. Yeah, now we actually movement speed maxing. Oh, somebody else is banning Gwen. Lucky me. I get to ban Viego. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Full movement speed Udyr is always a good time. Always. I don't think I can remember a single time where I didn't have fun on full movement speed Udyr. I can't wait, bro. I'm not gonna build a single item that doesn't give movement speed, no matter what. No matter what.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Come on, pick your champions. You're gonna lose anyway. Go. Maybe I should start playing Swift Play, just so you can get faster into games. Yo, Christian, what's up, man? Did awesome stream today. I literally played 2 perfect games on Hybrid Udyr. And now we're gonna play 1 game of full movement speed Udyr. And then I'm probably gonna end stream. We just had the best time ever, man. It was awesome. Hybrid Udyr is actually so strong. Spear of Shojin Riftmaker. I might start playing that in ranked games, unironically. I mean, you can just rewatch the VOD on YouTube. When I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna add sections to the YouTube video as well. So you can see when game 1 starts, and then game 2, and then game 3. So people can skip through it. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame you for not showing up on stream on time though, Christian, because I haven't been streaming for over a month. And now I'm randomly here again. And now I'm not gonna stream for another week again. I'm gonna stream again next weekend. But I'm gone throughout the week. Okay, so Usually, Mel is pretty disgusting, but with our movement speed, it will be so easy to sidestep her, her route. Thresh is fine, as long as we sidestep, you know, and we have the movement speed. Bro, these guys can't touch us. As long as Tristana doesn't get giga fat, I think there's nothing that can stop us. Movement speed. Movement speed. Do we path bot? No, I want to path top. It's Cho'Gath. It's so easy to gank. Thresh is too hard to gank. Look at that, man. You just gotta love it when custom skins work. I'm playing Little Uga Udyr with Dragon Ball Udyr. How hard does this go? How hard does this go? Feel free to screenshot. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. V8 powered Udyr, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. First item is gonna be Cosmic Drive, 100%. And then, if I wanna go more aggressive, we're gonna go Storm Surge. Or Lich Bane. Storm Surge gives more movement speed though, and I can fade away with that. And we're gonna get Deadman's Plate. Boots of Swiftness. Absolute movement speed maxing. Wait, do they have slows though? Not really, not a lot at least. Maybe I don't want Boots of Swiftness. If we get Feats of Strength, I could get Ionian Boots of Lucidity, because they give you movement speed when you damage the enemy, just like Cosmic Drive. We would have like a double Cosmic Drive item then. Okay, I got a little bit experimental with the Awakened Q there, I'm not gonna do that again. Volibear Jungle. Wait, wasn't there somebody at the start of the stream who asked me how to play against Volibear Jungle and I said, I don't know, I legit never play against Volibear Jungle? I definitely gave advice on how to play against Volibear in general, but like, I never play against Volibear Jungle. And now he's here. There's actually a Volibear Jungle. Well, I think, luckily, movement speed Udyr should be pretty good here. It's not like the perfect thing. Like, I definitely want one tank item and anti-healing against him. But movement speed Udyr can definitely work against Volibear. You want to kite him, you never want to let him get his damage on you. Alright, almost top lane here. Oh, he has that kill actually. Cyan didn't have flash. Watch my drop. Ooh. Ah, that is so unfortunate. I think I should have tried to kill the Cho'Gath after he flashed. I leave empty-handed here, that sucks so bad. If Cyan gets ganked by Volibear now, we have a huge problem. Like, this Cyan is so hungry for this kill, he doesn't realize Volibear is in here.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Rough. They had a ward on me. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just at the wrong place at the wrong time. I cannot get a gank in. These people just keep dying before I'm there. Ay, ay, ay. Mid lane. Playable, maybe.
Many years I thought I was close. I still want
Enemy has been slain.
I didn't trust the Orianna to finish it. I had to go back in to make sure we actually finally get a kill. Kinda wanna wait for the Dark Seal.
instinct led me one way.
Can't really afford to wait for it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Dude, imagine we actually get stacks on Dark Seal so we can build it out to Magi Soul Stealer. That's even more movement speed.
Slain.
Two for one.
This game might be cocked. This game might be over, bro. My team is starting to rack up a record here. Swain is already calling for jungle div, like congratulations on dying before I could even get to your lane, you absolute bastard. Let's just go ahead and deafen, so we can focus on our game here. Udyr might have taken my red. Nope, he hasn't. I'm gonna take his.
You got Moxie, kid. I'll give you that one.
Min-maxing my pings while I counter juggle? Hell yeah. Dude, if this game is gonna be like a hard loss, I'm actually gonna play another. I don't wanna end on a bad note. I wanna have fun with the full movement speed Udyr before we end stream. Nice, at least top lane is performing. We love to see that. I could have played it more aggressive. I was very afraid of the man. Kind of on me.
You killed someone.
Very good though, very good. Volibear engaging with such little health there is a bit crazy. Like, it was not even close for him. As long as Volibear didn't take any of my red side, we're doing super good now, by the way. Like, I took his red side, I just took Grumps, and we got kills as well. So, I don't know for my team, but me personally, I'm super back in the game. I got my Cosmic Drive before 10 minutes, and I'm about to get my Magical Footwear as well in 5 seconds. So we just got right back into the game. We are so good right now. Actually winnable. Swimming in gold right now, guys. Swimming in gold. Bitch has ult? And flash? That's okay. That's okay, you know, that's okay. She has ult and flash after double killing my bot lane. That's just what losing bot lane is all about, baby. It's so bad for my Dark Seal stacks, man. I was really starting to stack those up. I knew it was gonna be a close fight, but I thought something she had up was gonna be down, you know? Can't wait for Riot to actually add voice comms, so that's not gonna be a problem anymore. Awesome, let's go. Dude, you gotta love it. Water walking plus ghost, I just run over the Cho'Gath Q. It's not fast enough to hit me. No way in hell he ever hits a Q on me. I'm on a ward. Dragon is up in 20, but with losing bot lane I don't think we can contest, which is a huge problem. Dragon pretty much wins games. I guess my bad for not pathing bot lane. But if I can get a kill mid lane, we might just be able to contest Dragon anyway. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, fade away damage. They're a little bit low now for the objective. Ward. But how do you not know that Volibear is here? But how do you not know that? You're lucky I'm here. But it's a jungle diff, right? But it's a jungle diff, right? Right, Swain? It's jungle diff? You blind as a bad motherfuckers don't know Volibear is running with 600 miles an hour towards bot lane. If I don't counter jungle that, you're dead. But it's jungle diff. It's jungle diff, right? I pull off a miracle, but it's jungle diff. Alright, I'm done.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Oh shit. The speed! The speed is unmatched! The speed! Yes! That's Usain Bolt on the Udyr! You don't know about that! Holy shit! Okay, do we get feats of strength? Very likely. Very likely. So let's go Ionian Boots of Lucidity. Trust in the process, guys. You never... We just got feats of strength. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. Now, guys, if we build out Ionian Boots with feats of strength, empowering or protecting allies with abilities, or dealing damage to enemy champions with ability, grants 10% movement speed for 4 seconds. So, if I use my Phoenix on the enemy, every time the Phoenix damage ticks on the enemy, it gives me 10% movement speed. So pretty much the entire fight. That Volley's mad as fuck. Yeah, I can't believe he chased this deep. I was afraid he's gonna have ult up and actually like flash ult or some shit like that. I was gonna be pissed if he did that. But him chasing me without ult was so grief. Like, he doesn't know about the full movement speed Udyr. This guy didn't press tab. He didn't know what items I had, I think. I can make it there in time. I'm the fastest Udyr alive. What's up, bitch? What's up? I'm everywhere! I'm everywhere! 800 movement speed, zoom, I'm top lane. Now I'm back in the jungle. That speed! That unmatched speed! This is bad. I'm not fast enough, and Thresh is gonna be a problem here. I'm staying. Okay, Sion actually bought me enough time. Holy, the Sion is a machine. This Sion. This Sion. Big, 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 big. Okay, how close am I to my item? 400 gold, so I kill the Mel here and then we're good? She doesn't have any mana anymore. What is she doing? Ah, I didn't think that would hit. I'm gonna be real with you. Is she baiting? How do you have mana for that? Illegal. I was afraid Tristana was gonna be there. She didn't show mid lane when I was chasing. It's fine. Broken champion, it is what it is. Oh, this time I have you, Mel. The speed! Oh shit. I'm sorry for Orianna, but I didn't see Volibear coming. That's bad. Or it could be worse. Can grab mid here, very sneaky beaky like. Open the gates. Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. They take Dragon, but we just took the entire mid lane. I think that's worth. I think that's worth, guys. I think that's worth. Move speed. Move speed. And I think it's time to get one tank item. Part of me wants to go Lichbane, but let's not grieve. There is tanky movement speed items, so we should build them. Especially with this Tristana. What the fuck? How is she 17 kills? "17 kills Tristana. Tell me this isn't real. Fucking bot gap, bro. I can't move, man. What slowed me? Was this Thresh ult? Dude, I was sitting there. Okay. Oh, you know what? My bad. I triggered my phase rush before they engaged me, and then when they actually engaged me, I didn't have phase rush up. So they were actually able to slow me down. Unfortunately, no matter how many movement speed buffs you have, slows are stronger. Because they take a percentage of everything you have. So if Thresh slows me, it doesn't matter if I have E, Phase Rush, E, Cosmic Drive, Lucidity Boots, Ghost, doesn't matter. I need my Phase Rush. This Swain doesn't have ult. Yeah, that seems fair. What is happening? I felt bad for leaving the Sion there alone, so I went in. Dude, if we can get this Tristana shut down. We're kind of griefing it. We're kind of griefing it. Color me surprised. It's tough to play around this fat of an ADC. It's kind of tough to play around her. I think I need to take a step back from doing plays and farm my jungle. I'm falling behind. Let's farm the jungle.
Focus. You cannot outrun me.
Wow, but Cho'Gath is so out of position here. Unless enemy team is looking towards doing Atakan, in which case they're not out of position. I would be able to help Cho'Gath. Okay, if they're gonna do Atakan, I can make a top lane in time. I clear my red side. I'm fast enough to make it then. Okay, there's 3 people Atakan, that's good enough for me, I'm running top side. Okay, Orianna's dead. Yeah, bro, you don't disrespect me like that. Got me fucked up. Good. My bad for not sidestepping the Thresh hook. But, oh my god, it's so unfun. Yeah, my sidesteps against Thresh are not on fire. I get caught once and Tristana one-shots me, it's so unfun. Why does the bot gap have to be so fucking dynamic? I'm not gonna lie though, the enemy team is just always walking around as this fat blob of 5 people. They're never alone. I can't make a play on them singled out. If I don't kill this, it's over. She has mana for that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, bro. She had mana for that. Oh my god, the movement speed is unironically cooking. But now Tristana showed up and I'm all out of juice. I got nothing, bro. I got nothing. I step up, I die. I step up, I die. I don't have awakened up. I have 600 health. Tristana just one-shots me then. I can't. I can't. Not a bad fight, actually. But not good enough.
Are you queuing with bots again? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone's surprised.
Could be worse. We're getting more minions on bot lane now. See the positives. And I just got my item. Dude, guys, I think I literally just do not have enough movement speed. That has to be it, right? That's the problem. I'm just not fast enough. That doesn't root me though, I'm not in the center! I don't get Mel. I don't understand her, bro. I don't understand how that roots me. I need to read up on Mel, but I'm pretty sure the ability says that it only roots when the middle hits you. Like the center.
Are you queuing with bots again?
You're done now. Meditation's quiet.
No, we're not surrendering. We've come this far. We got a good team comp, and with respawning Nexus towers, the game can pretty much go forever. We're not giving up. As far as I'm concerned, this game is just getting started, bro. It's the first time today we actually had a game that's not a hard stomp. That's Awakened Udyr, by the way. Holy. Talk about isolation damage. I'm afraid of Tristana showing up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just waiting for Tristana to show up. Oh, there she is. Okay, awesome. I wanted to help my team play around catching Tristana, but then they died before I got there, and it's just over. Okay, well I guess the game's over. Awesome, so enemy AD carry went 33-2.
Somebody please think of the children. Are you queuing with bots again?
Yo, Bandana. You haven't missed anything, bro.
Queuing with bots again.
No, it doesn't work on the normal skin. You're gonna have to get Black
I'm
Belt
gonna be
Udyr.
honest, I don't think anyone's surprised.
If you wanna play Dragon Ball Udyr, you're gonna have to play Black Belt. We had some fun movement speed moments. You know what? It's a loss, but hey. We had some fun move speed moments. It's okay, you know what? These games happen, these games happen. Can I draw your attention to something real quick though? Can I draw your attention to something really... Oh my god, that damage graph was disgusting. This bot lane was legit piss useless. And then blaming jungle. Dude, can I draw your attention to something? I play my hybrid Udyr. I go 5-0-9, I go 13-0-10. Fucking perfect games, right? First game of today, my bot lane and my mid lane, well, not mid lane not too much actually, but my bot lane and my top laner feed the fuck out of this Qiyana. She's 14-1 and hyper carries the entire team, and we have bot cap. Game is unplayable. 34-2 Tristana. My bot lane has 25 deaths. When bot lane decides the game is not playable, the game is not playable. How fucked up is that? If I'm the jungler, I have to always path towards bot lane these days? Or something like this can happen. My bot lane just feels like griefing. Why are games always decided by bot gap? It's so annoying. I tell you why. Because bot lane has the potential of dying twice as much as everyone else. That's why. So when they fuck up, they really fuck up. So stupid. Anyway, we're gonna call it here. My throat is getting a bit sore. But good games. Hybrid Udyr, guys, give it a shot. Spear of Shoten into Riftmaker and then situational items. I like Zhonya's, but you can do whatever you want. I explain everything about the build at the start of the stream. You can rewind the stream or watch the VOD, see it as a guide. Hybrid Udyr is super fun, can only recommend. Movement Speed Udyr wasn't such a banger, it is what it is, my team decided to feed. I'm heading out. It was super fun to stream again. And I will try to now stream once every weekend. So I'll see you next weekend or when I release another video, whatever happens first. With that being said, I'm out for today. If you want to see... Wait, how did my outro go again? Oh my god. It was so long ago. If you want to keep up to date with everything I do, you can check out my Twitter, @wild_Udyr. Want to hang out with the boys, head over to the Discord. You want to see some quality content, head over to YouTube, Wild Udyr on YouTube. And if you like neither of that stuff, I just catch you back on my stream. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and most important of all, stay safe.